In the Ether Encounter, Bridging Worlds, we delve into a momentous event in the history of Earth when an enigmatic being, composed of pure energy, arrives on our planet. As tensions escalate between the visitor and Earth's military forces, a mediator is dispatched to establish communication and prevent a potential catastrophe. As the protagonist, you navigate the delicate balance between two vastly different civilizations, seeking understanding amidst fear and uncertainty. Through your interactions with the sentient energy mass, you uncover profound truths about existence, consciousness, and the interconnectedness of all life forms. Can humanity rise above its primal instincts and embrace the unknown? Will diplomacy prevail, or will fear and mistrust lead to destruction? The Ether Encounter explores these questions and more, weaving a tale of empathy, discovery, and the power of communication to transcend boundaries. Chapter 1: The Arrival. The day began like any other, with the sun rising over the horizon, casting its golden rays across the landscape. But as the morning unfolded, a sense of unease swept through the world. Reports flooded in of a strange phenomenon in the sky, a shimmering portal that seemed to defy all known laws of physics. As governments scrambled to make sense of the anomaly, panic spread among the populace. Speculation ran wild, fueled by fear and uncertainty. Was this the beginning of an alien invasion, or something even more sinister? Amidst the chaos, a team of scientists and military personnel was dispatched to investigate the source of the disturbance. Led by Dr. Emily Carter, a renowned astrophysicist, they approached the portal with a mixture of trepidation and curiosity. Their journey led them to a vast, barren landscape where the air crackled with energy and the ground trembled beneath their feet. And there, at the heart of the disturbance, they found it a massive, swirling mass of energy, pulsating with an otherworldly glow. As they watched in awe, the energy coalesced into a singular form, a being unlike anything they had ever seen. It had no physical body, no discernible features, yet its presence was palpable, radiating a sense of intelligence and awareness. Dr. Carter stepped forward, her heart pounding in her chest. "Greetings," she said, her voice trembling with emotion. "We come in peace. We seek to understand who you are and why you have come to our world." The being regarded her with what could only be described as curiosity, its energy rippling in response. And then, to their astonishment, it began to communicate, in perfect English, no less. "I am neither friend nor foe," it said, its voice echoing in their minds. "I am simply a traveler, drawn to this realm by the echoes of your consciousness. I mean you no harm." And with those words, the stage was set for a confrontation unlike any other, as Earth's representatives sought to unravel the mysteries of this enigmatic visitor and forge a connection that could alter the course of history. Chapter 2: The Negotiation. News of the encounter spread like wildfire, captivating the attention of people around the globe. Governments convened emergency meetings, seeking guidance on how to proceed in the face of this unprecedented situation. Meanwhile, the being of energy remained at the center of attention, its presence a constant reminder of humanity's place in the vastness of the cosmos. As diplomatic channels were established, you found yourself thrust into the role of mediator, a bridge between two worlds separated by incomprehensible differences, yet bound together by the shared desire for understanding. It was a daunting task, but one you embraced with determination and resolve. With Dr. Carter and a team of experts by your side, you embarked on a journey of discovery, delving into the depths of the unknown in search of common ground. Through countless hours of communication and collaboration, you began to unravel the mysteries of the energy being, uncovering glimpses of its culture, history, and purpose. But for every question answered, a dozen more emerged, each more perplexing than the last. Who were these beings of energy, and what compelled them to venture into the realm of humanity? What secrets lay hidden within the depths of their consciousness, waiting to be revealed? As you pondered these questions, tensions simmered on both sides, fueled by fear and mistrust. Rumors swirled of covert military operations and clandestine experiments, threatening to derail the fragile peace that had been painstakingly forged. But amidst the chaos, a flicker of hope remained, a belief that through dialogue and empathy, humanity could rise above its differences and forge a new path forward. And so, you pressed on, determined to see this journey through to its conclusion, whatever the cost. Chapter 3. The Revelation. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months, as the negotiations with the energy being stretched on. Each meeting brought new challenges and revelations as you grappled with the complexities of interstellar diplomacy. But through it all, one thing remained constant: the unwavering determination to find a peaceful resolution to the crisis at hand. As you delved deeper into the consciousness of the energy being, you uncovered fragments of its history, a tale of ancient civilizations and cosmic wanderers, bound together by a shared quest for knowledge and enlightenment. It was a story that spanned millennia, stretching across the vast expanse of space and time. But amidst the grandeur of the cosmos, there lurked a darkness, a shadowy force that threatened to consume all in its path. It was a force born of fear and ignorance, fueled by the desire for power and control. And now, it had set its sights on Earth, seeking to bend its inhabitants to its will. With this revelation came a sense of urgency, a realization that the fate of humanity hung in the balance. But even as the threat loomed large, there remained a glimmer of hope, a belief that through unity and cooperation, mankind could overcome even the greatest of challenges. And so, you redoubled your efforts, rallying the forces of good from every corner of the globe. Together, you stood as a beacon of light in the darkness, ready to confront whatever dangers lay ahead. For you knew that the true measure of a civilization lay not in its strength or its wealth, but in its ability to rise above adversity and forge a brighter future for all. As the final showdown drew near, you braced yourself for the ultimate test, a test of courage, of resilience, and of the indomitable spirit of humanity. For in the end, it was not the size of the challenge that mattered, but the strength of the bonds that held you together. Chapter 4. The Battle for Humanity. The tension in the air was palpable as the fateful day dawned, casting its light upon a world on the brink of chaos. Across the globe, millions held their breath, their eyes turned skyward, awaiting the outcome of the epic struggle that was about to unfold. At the heart of the conflict stood you, the mediator, standing shoulder to shoulder with Earth's finest minds and bravest souls. Together, you had forged an alliance born of necessity, united in purpose and resolve. For you knew that the fate of humanity rested in your hands, and failure was not an option. As the energy being prepared to confront the encroaching darkness, you felt a surge of hope wash over you, a belief that no matter the odds, good would prevail over evil. And so, with heads held high and hearts aflame, you marched forth to meet your destiny. The battle that followed was like nothing the world had ever seen, a clash of titans that shook the very foundations of reality. On one side stood the forces of darkness, twisted and malevolent, seeking to extinguish the light of hope once and for all. On the other stood the defenders of humanity, resolute and unwavering in their determination to protect all that they held dear. For hours that stretched into eternity, the two sides clashed in a maelstrom of energy and emotion, each blow struck echoing across the cosmos. And in the midst of the chaos, you found yourself confronting the very essence of fear itself, a shadowy specter that threatened to consume everything in its path. But even in the face of such overwhelming darkness, you refused to yield. Drawing upon the strength of your convictions and the bonds of friendship that bound you together, you faced the enemy head-on, ready to sacrifice everything for the sake of those you loved. And then, in a blinding flash of light, it was over. The darkness receded, vanquished by the combined might of humanity and the energy being. And as the dust settled and the world rejoiced, you knew that a new chapter had begun, a chapter of hope, of renewal, and of endless possibility. For in the end, it was not the battles we fought or the enemies we vanquished that defined us, but the courage we displayed and the love we shared. And as you gazed upon the dawn of a new era, you knew that the future had never looked brighter. A new dawn. With the threat of darkness vanquished, the world breathed a collective sigh of relief, basking in the warm glow of victory. In the aftermath of the battle, humanity came together as never before, united in celebration of their triumph over adversity. As the days turned into weeks and the weeks into months, life returned to normal, or as normal as it could be in the wake of such momentous events. But beneath the surface, a profound transformation was taking place, a shift in consciousness that would shape the course of history for generations to come. The energy being, once a stranger in a strange land, had become an integral part of Earth's collective consciousness, guiding humanity on a path of enlightenment and understanding. Through its teachings, people learned to see the world in a new light, embracing the interconnectedness of all living things and the inherent value of every sentient being. And so, as the years passed and the memory of the battle faded into legend, a new era dawned, a golden age of peace and prosperity, born of the lessons learned from the darkest of days. It was a time of unprecedented progress and innovation, fueled by the boundless potential of the human spirit. But amidst the triumphs and achievements, there remained a humble reminder of the challenges that had been overcome, a monument to the courage and sacrifice of those who had stood against the forces of darkness and emerged victorious. And as you stood atop that monument, gazing out at the world spread out before you, you knew that though the journey had been long and fraught with peril, it had been worth every step. For in the end, it was not the destination that mattered, but the journey itself and the people who had shared it with you. And so, with a heart full of gratitude and a spirit renewed, you turned your gaze to the horizon, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead, knowing that as long as you stood together, there was nothing that could stand in your way.